Hello everyone, it's Glenda and welcome back to my channel, Creative Grandma. I wanted to show you some of the fun I've been having crocheting with Premier Yarns. Now Premier Yarns is one of my favorite yarn companies. I have several that I use a lot of their yarns, and Premier has some really fantastic yarns, but some of them I keep going back to time and time again. Now, I'm going to have the tutorials for the items I'm showing you, but I have to say my mom is back in the hospital. This has just been back to back to back. I'm at the hospital all day. My sister comes up and stays all night with her. She gets what's called sundown, where when the sun goes down, she gets hallucinations and she thinks people's trying to hurt her. And it's just something awful that she experiences when she's in the hospital. So they do ask us to stay with her when she's in the hospital. Now, I wanted to show you the first project that I made while I was sitting in her room, because they have a Starbucks in the hospital. So every morning when I go in to sit with her, I get my hot chocolate, and it's really hot. So I thought I'm going to make myself a cup cozy for those to-go cups. So this is a little bit tapered, so you put it in through and it gets a little wider up here to fit on those tapered cups. So this one, I did them in different colors, so I'll be showing you those different colors when I do the tutorial. Now, I did get all the filming done for the tutorial. I just have to write up the instructions, double check them on the video, and get that edited and get that posted. So that should be coming out hopefully by this weekend if I can get that done. But as you know, my mom comes first. But I put a little pink ribbon on this one to make it cancer awareness, because I thought, how many people sit in the hospital dealing with cancer, and this would just bring a nice little cancer awareness. And if you didn't want to decorate it with a button or bows or ribbon flowers, you can just leave it plain. So you can just make it like this in different colors. Now, I made mine white, and I chose the splash colors in the Premier Home Cotton. It's just a cute little simple project, and it's something that you can customize to something you like. Maybe Valentine's Day is coming up and you want to make a couple of these with red and white and put a heart button here, and maybe put some tea bags, some specialty tea or hot chocolate mix or something in the cup, wrap it up in cellophane, put a really pretty bow on it, and give it as a Valentine's Day gift. All kinds of possibilities. So this tutorial will be coming. And then I have another project I'm working on at the hospital. So when I went through security at the hospital, they took my scissors. So I was trying to make my cup cozies by breaking my thread with my hands. And I had a little tiny pair of scissors that big, and they said, that's classified as a weapon. I'm sorry, we have to take them. I said, I understand, but I thought, really? So anyhow, I got my cup cozies made. I was determined. So now yesterday when I went, I decided to take a project where I'm carrying my yarn up the side, and I didn't need to take scissors, so they couldn't take my scissors from me. Now this project, I'm using Premier Puzzle yarn, and I'm using the alternate post stitch. So here's what it is. I'm going to just hold it up. Now with this pattern, you cannot tell, but I'm using two different colored yarns, and I'm changing colors every 2 rows and carrying my yarn up the side, and that way you don't have any ends to weave in except where you start and where you finish. So I have this one. Let me grab the yarn that I'm using and show it to you. So when I was on Premier's website, I thought I was looking for 2 yarns that had maybe the same color, one of the colors in both of the skeins. So the first skein I bought was Checkers. This is color 105019. It's the darker red. Hopefully you can see that. Let me turn it so you can see the information. There it is. And you can see a beautiful blanket on the cover with that yarn. And this yarn comes in a 328 yard skein, 300 meters, 7 ounces, 200 grams. It's 100% acrylic, and I think it's a very nice soft acrylic. It's squishy. It's one of those cuddle yarns. It's classified as a number 5 bulky weight yarn, and it has been tested and approved against 350 harmful chemicals, so you know it's going to be safe against your skin. And best of all, it's machine wash cold, tumble dry. So it's wash and dryable. So I thought, okay, that's a nice warm toasty color for the cold weather. And then the next color I chose, it's the same information about the yardage, but I chose solitary, and this is color 1050-23. So when you look at this yarn, you can see that burgundy here. Let me put my finger in there so you can see it. You can see that burgundy. And that goes great with this yarn. So when you join the two yarns together, let me put this back down, and you change colors every 2 rows, it just creates a beautiful look. And that's the look I'm getting. And to me, I love the burgundies and the grays and the tan. I just thought it was coming out pretty. So that's how much I got done so far. And you can just see how those colors play out every 2 rows. So that is one of the projects I'm working on. And then you'll never guess what I found in my closet. It's really funny how you start a project and then you might start another project thinking you'll go back to the first project, and then for some reason it gets set aside and then you forget about it. Well, that's what happened with this blanket. Now this blanket, I'm using the same concept. I believe this is the Alpine stitch. So I'm not sure if the Alpine and the alternating post stitch is the same thing. I have to look, because right now I'm brain dead from being at the hospital so much. It's like I can't think. I need something simple to work on where I don't have to look at instructions. I can just sit in my chair and crochet away. And this one I started. Let me show you the yarn I used. Now this is a cotton yarn. Now this yarn was lay flat to dry. So I started it, I really liked it, but then I thought, you know, lay flat to dry, this is going to be a larger Afghan. So what I did was I went to order this when it was on sale, and the one color I wanted was out of stock. So that's why I chose the reddish colors. I ordered the yarn and I started the blanket. And then the day after I ordered this yarn, this colorway came available in the regular puzzle acrylic yarn. But let me tell you about this yarn, and you can get these same 2 colors in the regular puzzle yarn that is wash and dryable. So if you wanted to make this blanket, I would choose the puzzle that you can wash and dry over the puzzle cotton, even though they both look beautiful. So let me tell you about the puzzle cotton. This comes in a 349 yard skein, 320 meters, 7 ounces, 200 grams. It's 57% acrylic, 43% cotton. And I never could understand why cotton is wash and dryable. Acrylic is usually wash and dryable. Why is the puzzle cotton lay flat to dry? And I think I'd done a sample test of this yarn, and I did wash it and throw it in the dryer, and I had no problem with it. But I recommend following the instructions. But again, you can get the same results using the regular puzzle yarn that is wash and dryable. So this color here is Vista. This is 2021-06. And then I chose this color because it had that rusty color in it. So this color is Carnival color 2021-12. So I put those 2 colors together, and then this is what it looks like. So you can see that blue, and you can see how I change colors every 2 rows. And it's just a great concept. If you like one of the puzzle yarns and you think you want something just a little bit different than what that color suggests, then pick a second color that has maybe one of the colors from the first color you pick join the two together and change colors every 2 rows for a really unique look. So again, this is one of the designs using the 2 different colors of the puzzle cotton. And then this one is the first one I showed you, and I just thought it was coming out really pretty. Now, wouldn't this look nice on my dark brown leather sofa? So that is what I'm working on, having fun with Premier Yarns. Now I do want to tell everybody the Pine Mountain blanket that I made out of Lion Brand's new cover story Dreamland yarn, that kit will be released on January 4th. I have that video done. I'm just waiting for the kit release, and the pattern will be released as well. So if you didn't want to buy the kit and you just wanted the pattern, you can get the pattern off the website. But Cody claimed that blanket, so it's gone. He says, Graham, this is so cozy. Can I have this blanket? And I said, Cody, you help me so much. Yes, you can have the blanket. And that blanket was out the door before I could change my mind. It is a wonderfully soft blanket. But this was just a quick sneak peek of what I'm working on. And I will be bringing the crochet tutorial for some of these projects that I'm showing you now as soon as I can get them done and posted. But I want to thank everybody who comes back to my channel time and time again. It's very important through this time where I'm losing so much time on my channel taking care of my mom, being at the hospital. I really appreciate when you're watching my videos and helping my channel stay alive while I'm dealing with all these things with my mom's health. So I just want to thank everybody, and I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of something that you can look forward to coming very soon. So thank you everybody for stopping by today. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you, and it's so wonderful that I can do something I love so much on YouTube. I love crochet. I love to promote crochet, and I hope I can inspire you to have the same love of the craft. So until next time, stay inspired and happy crocheting. Bye everyone.